Good morning and welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vic and welcome to the Daily Sports Update Show. Yes, it's that time of the morning again, 7 o'clock Central European Time, 7 o'clock in the evening in New Zealand, 12 o'clock at night in the USA, so we're all over the place. Hope you guys had a wonderful, I hope you guys had a wonderful Monday. And the sports week is here slowly but surely hotting up towards a big weekend of football and rugby and tennis. Well, tennis was yesterday. Cricket, all that stuff is coming up this week. The Ashes start on Friday. Good morning, Ronnie. So lots to get into. Have a look at a few things. Obviously we'll get into the football from last night, the qualifiers, the NFL, Dallas Cowboys against the Raiders, NBA, NHL. We'll have a little bit of a look at what's coming in the EuroLeague. Of course, we'll have Sumo. Just going to mention the cricket, lots to get into. If you want to get hold of us, emails on top. Check it out. There you go. So let's start with the football because, European qualifiers last night. And the Czech Republic thrashed Gibraltar expectedly, let's be honest. I'm just going to take the mail away there. There you go. The 6-0. Was expected, but I didn't expect this one. Germany beat Slovakia 6-0. Good performance by the Germans. They are qualified for the World Cup. So congratulations to them. 6-0. That is a big game. Walter Mare got the score, opened the scoring there in the 18th minute, and then Gnabry, Leroy Sané had two. So look, good performance by the Germans. Poland scraped past Malta 3-2. Lewandowski on the score sheet. The old man can still do it. Then let's have a look there quickly. Croatia beat Montenegro 3-2. Perisic with a goal there. Then the Netherlands beat Lithuania comfortably 4-0. Reinders, Gapko, Simons and Marlon all on the score sheet. Good morning, Paul Terry. Then Northern Ireland, squeaky bum time there. Donnelly got the goal there. It was a penalty. Got them through against Luxembourg, so keeps their hopes of going to the World Cup alive. Tonight there's still some games, so tomorrow I will tell you who are the next teams to qualify for the World Cup. We'll have a look at all the teams that are in the World Cup. We'll do that tomorrow morning, don't worry. So remember, join me for that tomorrow morning. So there's a lot of teams qualifying for the World Cup, 48 teams. And if you're going to the US, good news. The Donald there's a new visa program for everybody going to the World Cup, so it's going to be a lot easier to get in there. Good morning, Ronnie, Rose Garden, everybody. Yep, there you go. So that's good news. Don't forget, later this afternoon, 1700 Central European Time, our Premier League prediction for the weekend ahead, and we'll have a look back at week 11, which is a few days back, and we'll see how we tip there, and we'll see what we're going to tip for week 12. So going to be interesting, so join us for that at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Then we move into the NFL, and there you go, baby. And last night, Monday Night Football, the Cowboys beat the Raiders 33-16. I mean, it was a great game if your name was Dak Prescott. 268 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, played really, really well. On the other hand, Geno Smith, a touchdown and an interception. Look, the Raiders are just not there at the moment. The Raiders are in a big rebuilding phase. But look, Cowboys impressive. They needed to win this one, the Cowboys, because otherwise they have no hopes for the playoffs. I mean, George Pickens had 144 receiving yards. He had a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb had 66 yards and a touchdown. Jake Ferguson also had a receiving touchdown. So, look, good, solid play by the Dallas Cowboys. Javonte Williams, 93 rushing yards as well. So, if you're a Cowboys fan, you're happy this morning. Definitely very happy this morning if you're a Cowboys fan. And that's basically week 11 in the book, and week 12 is coming up. And it's hotting up there in the NFL. It is definitely hotting up. Let's just have a quick look at the playoff picture once again. I don't have it right now, but it didn't change from yesterday because the Cowboys didn't move the needle in any way. Can the Cowboys still make the playoffs? If you ask a Cowboys fan, of course, because the Cowboys fans are the height of Optimism. I'll put it nicely this morning. The height of optimism. They always are. Buongiorno. Yeah, buongiorno. Paul, are you working on all your different languages this morning? Well done. Then the NBA last night. A few games there in the NBA, and let's go through them quickly one by let me just tip that out there one by one. Look, the Bucks lost to the Cavaliers 106-118. Donovan Mitchell was sensational for the Cavaliers. He had 37 points and 7 assists. The Pacers lose again 112-127 to the Pistons. Duran 31 points, 15 rebounds. Look, Pascal Siakam tried his best with 29 points and 7 rebounds. But look, they just don't have enough weapons at the moment. And it doesn't look like Halliburton's coming back soon, from his injury. Then you have the Clippers losing to the 76ers 110-108. Tyrese Maxey, the big man there, 39 points. He's having an MVP caliber season. I'm not saying he's the MVP frontrunner, but he's having an MVP caliber season. There, James Harden with 28 points for a losing Clippers team. Then this warms my heart. Of course, it's the Heat. The Heat beat the Knicks 115-113. Heat's doing well, man. Doing well at the moment. It's a close day in the East for those playoff spots, but a long way to go. The Hornets lost 108-110 to the Raptors. Ingram had 27 points, 6 rebounds and 3 blocks, so he was doing really well for them. The Mavericks just can't put one foot in front of the other at the moment. They lost 96-120 to the Timberwolves. The Thunder keep on rolling, baby. 126-109 against the Pelicans there. This looks like a record season at the moment, 14-1. If they keep that up, it could be an unbelievable season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was with 23 points, 8 assists and 3 steals, the main man there. And then a big game. The Chicago Bulls beating the Denver Nuggets 130-127. My man from down under there. Good day, mate. Mr. Giddy. He had 21 points, 14 rebounds and 6 assists in a win for the Bulls. And Nikola Jokic, I mean, look, the man has to do it all for the Nuggets at the moment. 36 points, 18 rebounds, 13 assists. I mean, that is an unbelievable stat line. He is going crazy with all these stats this year. For me, the front runner in the MVP race by far, not even a discussion at the moment. Then we look at the tables quickly in the NBA so that we can, put it out there. Look at the East, the Pistons. Pistons out in front, they're doing really well. My Miami Heat has moved up to 7th, which I enjoy a lot. The Celtics will come good. But I think for the Hornets, for the Nets, for the Wizards, and for the Pacers, it is, even this early in the season, is a rebuild for next year because, it's definitely not happening. Then we move to the West where it's really interesting. The Thunder are in front, but the Nuggets are right behind them. And the Rockets are in a good position. The Lakers, looking good. LeBron back in practice. He should be starting some games soon. Missed every game this season so far. The Spurs with Wembanyama, they're going to struggle now because he's going to be out for a few weeks with an injury. Timberwolves are hoping that Anthony Edwards comes back from his injury. Golden State, they will be there and thereabout. Good veteran team. And the others, we'll see. Utah with Markkinen, like them, but could be a trade on the horizon there. We'll see. Then Monday in the NHL. Yep, there we go. Monday in the NHL. And the Hurricanes beat the Bruins 3-1. Look, the goalkeeper from the Hurricanes, Pochetochkov, 29 saves in that one. Really, really good. Hall with a goal for Carolina as well as Stahl. Then the Sabres beat the Oilers 5-1. Ostlund there with 2 goals for the Sabres. I always had a little special place for the Buffalo Sabres in my heart. I do not know why. I guess that's because when we were kids, when we played NHL on the computer, I always took the Sabres. The Canucks and the Panthers in a high-scoring game. The Panthers, the reigning champions, beat the Canucks 8-5. Jones with 2 goals there for Florida. The Kings lost to the Capitals 2-1. The old man Ovechkin scores a goal. He's still going. Alexander Ovechkin. I mean, does this man ever slow down? The Blue Jackets beat the Canadiens in a tight one 4-3. And the last game, it just finished a few seconds ago. The Ducks beat the Mammoth 3-2 in overtime. Olen Selvig scores the OT winning goal there. So well done to the Mighty Ducks, as I call them. Then we're moving on nicely here. Let's have a look at the tables there in the NHL. You got the Bruins in the Atlantic ahead. You got them New Jersey Devils in the Metropolitan. Look, it's easy and early going at the moment. So everybody's still got a good playoff chance. We'll see what happens there. And in the West, the same thing. It's still very early, but Colorado, very impressive so far. 13 wins already. Look, Kings doing well, Ducks doing well. Look, the only teams that are really, you can think that are a little bit falling off, Flames, Blues, and Nashville. Not quite at the races at the moment, but a long way to go. And like I always say, be careful. What weird names. Lots of weird names. There you go. It's not weird because when they hear the name like Jan Reynel and they are from, I don't know, from Uzbekistan, they think, what the hell's that, man? Everybody has a weird name because everybody is from a different part of the world, so everybody will think somebody else's name is weird. Don't forget, EuroLeague this week coming up. Those games all start Thursday and Friday. On our channel, we will have Anadolu Efes against FC Barcelona. And we're going to have, Partizan against Fenerbahce on Friday. So that's going to be some interesting games. Vern will do that one on Friday because I won't be around on Friday. Then, of course, the big rugby weekend is ahead. Look, interesting things happening in the rugby. We're still waiting to see what Franco Mostard's suspension looks like after his red card. Most of the teams will be coming out on Thursday. We'll be bringing you the Springbok lineup the minute it comes out. I'm going to do a little video later today on my predicted Springbok lineup. Maybe Vern does one as well. I do not know. There you go. Then, of course, last but not least this morning, we're going to get into the Sumo. And talking about some names that is hard to pronounce. Mr. Nell, here we go. So, yesterday, it was the 9th day of the Basho out there in, where's that? I can't even remember where the Basho is at the moment, but Vern will tell you. Oh, well, that's good. Hope they do. Good luck to Ireland. Watatata Kage, he beat Takayasu in good manner. I actually saw highlights of that. Tamawashi losing to Oho, so both at 4 and 5 at the moment. Oneshki keeping his good run going. He beat Haradomi. Kota Sakura, he beat Takanoshu. He needed that win, so he's almost back to 500. Yoshinofuji and Horoshu faced off against each other, and Horoshu picked up the win there. So interesting bout there. This Yoshinofuji is doing really well for himself. The Maegashira 5. And then, of course, the man of the hour, never too sweet to be sour, Ono Sato. He's just rolling through this tournament like he's fighting against children at the moment. He beat Oshoma, and he's at 9-0, perfect record. So let's see if he can keep that up. Let's see what's coming up today in day 10. Takanosho and Uro will face off. Kirashima will take on Takayasu. What do you think of the next year's games? I'll let you know that one. We'll talk about that in a second. Kirashima, Takayasu. Oneshiki will take on Tamawashi. Kota Sakura and Ohu will face off. Onosata will take on Yoshini Fuji. And Oshoma will take on Horoshu. So that is your Sumo. What do I think of next year's game? Look, you must be talking about the rugby, I guess. Look, the Nations Championship. It's brought out a few good games. Say South Africa face off against England in the first one. That's going to be good. And then what do they have? Scotland at home as well, and Wales at home. And then they've got to travel to Italy, Ireland, and France. Yeah, that should be an interesting competition. It's a nice warm-up competition heading into a World Cup year. Then, of course, we still have that tour of New Zealand coming to South Africa. So that's 4 games, South Africa playing New Zealand 4 times next year. I mean, the pinnacle of rugby, South Africa against New Zealand. So that should be very, very interesting. Look, we'll see, You must always be careful. Because are the coaches playing full teams next year? Are they trying still things before the World Cup? It's not always, you know, that clear cut. So we'll see there. And then, of course, next year is the World Cup in football as well, in the good old USA, Canada, and Mexico. 48 teams. That should be interesting. The Winter Olympics are in February. So yeah, lots to get into in the sport. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Listen here, I'm off. Short show this morning, 15 minutes, bang, bang, bang. See you guys later. Have a great day. Be safe, of course, as usual. And we'll see each other soon. Ciao, guys.